Hey guys, Danepo here, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing well. And today we'll be discussing potential upcoming DLC for Space Marine 2. So, for those of you who are familiar with the new developments for the game, they'll be releasing 6 co-op and PvP classes currently in Space Marine 2. So you have Tactical, you have Assault, you have Vanguard, you have Sniper, you have the Heavy and the Bulwark. All of them are distinguished by specialized skills, combat expertise and unique equipment, which ultimately are tailored to the battlefield function. Now, today, however, we'll be discussing the potential DLC and classes that haven't been covered in this. For example, chaplains and librarians. Librarians will come 100%, it's just a matter of time. So without further ado, let's get stuck into each class. Alright, first up we have the chaplains. The chaplains are the spiritual and moral backbone of a Space Marine chapter. They are responsible, as the name suggests, for the spiritual and well-being of their brethren, ensuring their faith in the Emperor remains strong, especially in the face of overwhelming odds. So chaplains are also formidable warriors in their own right, often leading charges into thick of battle. They carry the Crozier's Arcanum, which is a powerful weapon that serves both as a symbol of their office and a devastating close combat weapon. So the Crozier's usually is a power maul weapon or mace, and it's infused with energy fields, or it's just an energy weapon that can shatter armor and bone alike. So let's discuss how they can possibly integrate chaplains. So chaplains could perhaps boost attack or morale or even heal, right? They can be, they're a support class obviously, but they're also powerful melee combatants. So keep an eye out for this one. I think it'll be just a matter of time before it comes, because right now I don't think we have any characters with mace, so definitely this is something to watch out for. Fairly certain this will come in future DLC. Another class that will almost certainly appear in future DLC are the librarians. The librarians are among the most powerful individuals in the Space Marine chapter. They possess psychic abilities that allow them to manipulate the very fabric of reality. These psykers are trained in the use of warp, which enables them to perform feats such as hurling bolts of lightning, creating protective shields, or even reading the minds of their enemies. Librarians, they wield force weapons, which are psychically attuned blades, staves, or axes that amplify their psychic power, which make them extremely deadly in both ranged and close combat. So they also wear psychic hoods, so their armor is very distinguished from that of normal Space Marines. So how would they integrate the librarians into this game? I think they have so much lore to draw from. They could come with 10-15 type of librarians, from pyros to healers to whatever, right? There's multiple ways they can integrate them. I mean, just have a look at the Grey Knights, for example. They're a perfect example of that. Also, if you're familiar with Mephiston from the Blood Angels, there's just, the possibilities are endless, but these guys are really powerful, and 100% they will bring him in. So their special abilities could be AoE, could be shields, could be telekinetic abilities. As I said, the possibility are endless, and I'll be very surprised if we do not get librarians in the upcoming DLCs. Next up, another very likely candidate, which will be very easy to implement, are the apothecaries. So the apothecaries are both the healers and guardians of a Space Marines chapter's genetic legacy. They're responsible for the physical well-being of their brothers, as well as the recovery and preservation of the chapter's gene seed. So for those who are not familiar, all Space Marines have genetic gene seed from their Primarch implanted in them, and every time they fall in battle, that gene seed is then extracted, so new Space Marines can be created. So apothecaries are equipped with, I can't even pronounce this, it's called the Nathicium. It's a specialized medical tool integrated into the armor's gauntlet. So these guys are going to be equipped with injectors and extractors. So if they were to implement them in the game, they'll be healers. Their ability would work similar to the way the Bulwark currently works. You know, when they drop a AoE healing on the ground or something like that, they'll be very easy to integrate. Now, they wouldn't be the most gifted at close or range combat, but they'll be very effective at healing and keeping your team together. Another class that I believe will come without a shadow of a doubt are the Tech Marines. So the Tech Marines are Space Marines who have undergone additional training with the Adeptus Mechanicus, who are the Tech Priests of Mars. You know, those guys with a lot of tendrils, mechanical tendrils, and pretty much replaced all their body parts with like machine parts. Those are the guys. So this training allows them to maintain and repair the chapter's vehicles, weapons and armor, which makes them vital to the chapter's warfighting capability. They're equipped with servo arms, mechanical limbs mounted on the power armor, which can lift heavy objects, perform repairs, or even serve as powerful close combat weapons, which will give them a very, very unique flavor. So for their special abilities, they could drop, like for example, a bolter turret, and for like close range, instead of like combat knives and chainswords, they can have like powerful mechanical tendrils, and they also will obviously be using like plasma weapons. So another exciting one, I think it's a must-have in the upcoming DLCs. Guys, this game will go the distance, and they will have all the time in the world to bring these new classes to life. Alright, so next up we have the Champion. This is less likely to come in future DLC, but if this game lasts as long as I believe it will, they will definitely implement. So it's the Champion. So the Champion is the chapter's finest warrior. They're chosen for their exceptional combat skill and valor. In some cases, they're chosen by the Emperor himself. For example, the Black Templars, they have a champion that's empowered by the Emperor, and they use like a massive black claymore. They often serve as a personal bodyguard to the chapter master or lead charges against the enemy's strongest forces. Champions are equipped with master crafted weapons such as relic blades, ancient and revered swords with unmatched cutting power, or power swords that crackle with disruptive fields. So we've seen power swords already, however we haven't seen big two-handed claymores yet. So I think this would be definitely a must-have, kind of like a berserker class. I think that's how they can make this one function. Big two-handed sword. You know, for example, for let's just say the special ability should be for a limited amount of time, you should be able to deal double damage, but also take, for example, double damage in return, right? So they can integrate. There's so many ways they can do this, and champions would be freaking unbelievable if they can implement them in this. And last but not least, we have the Terminator. So the Terminators are already in this game, they're just not playable. You'll already be seeing Ultramarine and 1000 Sun Terminators. So who are they? They're pretty much elite space marines clad in tactical armors, and which are referred to as Terminator armor. This armor is among the most advanced and heavily fortified in the Imperium, offering unparalleled protection and the ability to carry the heaviest of weapons. So as you can imagine, these guys are going to be slow, but they'll be heavy hitters. And I don't know, for their special abilities, they could have some sort of defensive ability, or maybe even offensive. Once again, there's plenty of ways they can go on about this, but I think we'll definitely be seeing it in multiplayer in months to come. Anyways guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Let me know whether you agree or disagree with my take on this. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I hope to catch you next video. Peace.